I can't give away so much gift. I'm going to give away one. All right. Let me get the youngest person from the group to come and get this gift. Who's the youngest person from the group? Come up, darling. Come and get this gift. It's advance for me. Give a round of applause.
So, is it like that?
Congratulations. Take care, all right? That's advance for me. All right, good. So, what we're going to be talking about this afternoon is three things. We're going to talk about the products, we're going to talk about the opportunity that Xyngular offers, and we're going to do a quick training. We're also going to be hearing from one of our distributors who just came back from Utah, the headquarters. She won a trip here, she came back, and she's going to give her some time to talk to us about what she learned and what we need to adapt to get our business moving. So without further ado, I'm going to invite the speaker who's going to talk about our products this afternoon. It's Mr. Manmohan. Let's give Mark a round of applause.
Afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
I was given notice this time to do the presentation, but I'm still very nervous. We always nervous. So I would appreciate your involvement, your engagement. I really appreciate that. Is that right?
Okay. Yes.
Anybody? Can I see a show of hands? All those who are here for the first time? All right, great. So I'll try to focus the presentation on you guys. I was told I have 20 minutes. But I don't know if it was 20 minutes Trinidad time, I didn't confirm that, but I will see how fast I can do that. So this is my little presentation. This is me. I won a prize last time we were here with one of the products. And I was looking for another picture with the whole team. I'm part of the Abdul's team, this family here. I want to give them a round of applause. They have given me tremendous support. Tremendous support. I definitely would not have been here without you guys. So I want to thank you very much for that. All right, a little bit about my story, who I am. I believe my health is my greatest asset after my soul. And even as a young lad, I always had that belief, from small, I want to put garlic in my sandwiches. I was interested in cool and cleansing from as a teenager. I was always interested in that. And there's a guy by the name of Hippocrates who said, let food be a medicine. Anybody ever heard that before? Yeah. Let food be a medicine, and let medicine be your food. And I buy that wholesale, right? I firmly believe that. I am not a doctor. Some people say I look like a doctor, but I'm not a doctor. I'm a consumer just like you. But I'm the kind of consumer who, I like quality stuff. Anybody like quality stuff? Crystal, you like quality stuff, right? I like quality stuff. I like convenience. I love convenience. That is me. And I love value as well. Anybody else say that in here? Right? Convenience, quality, value. And a few years ago, sometimes I go through life trying to figure out your way through life. And I realized, what is life really? And I realized life is simple. Just fall in love and share. And in fact, we do that naturally. And some of us, we fall in love with the products, we share it with people. We fall in love with a movie, we share it with people. Some of us fall in love with God, and we share it with people, like Mrs. Abdul. So you find naturally when we love something, we share it. And when you share something that you love, whether or not people take you on, it doesn't bother you because you love it anyhow. Doesn't matter how people respond. So I want to kind of use that principle in my presentation. Just want to share with you a couple of things I love, a couple of things I found to be of value. And maybe it might be a blessing to you, or it might be a blessing to somebody you know. Is that fair? We can work with that? Alright? This is Hippocrates here. This is an actual picture of him back in the day. Just joking, right? But when he said, let food be our medicine. And I just want to share with you a couple of things that we may not be aware of in Trinidad. Do you know we came third? yeah, Trinidad came third. We are the third fattest country in the world.
Wow.
Yeah. And this is the government of Trinidad and Tobago stating this. I didn't say this, right? We came third, and the government is telling us that we need help. They need help to decrease this. And today we're hoping to help them. Anybody here from Ministry of Health by chance? No? But we need to get the word out to them, alright? They're telling us to drop our weight. So this is not just me saying this. The government of Trinidad and Tobago is telling us to drop our weight, reduce salt intake, eat a balanced diet, exercise regularly. Right? This is what the government is saying, not me. This is like your uncle. Mr. Nielsen, right? And he's saying that obesity is a serious issue in Trinidad. Again, this is not me. I'm just a consumer. I just bring in the information and share it with you. Obesity is a serious issue in Trinidad. And some of us say, what is obese? Obese means you're real fat. You know that? But obese is actually a clinical term. Anyway, if I'm wrong, never know. But obesity is actually a clinical term. It's not only watch somebody and you feel to say, you know, instead of saying she's fat, yes, what they say, oh God, she's so fat, she's obese. It's not like that. They actually have a measurement to determine if you're obese, and this is called a BMI. So you could take a BMI reading, and based on what the machine tells you, it will tell you if you're underweight, healthy weight, overweight, or obese. So it's not just we using words and saying this one fat, this one obese, this one is above obese, something like that. There is a way to clinically see if you are overweight or underweight. Anybody here ever did a BMI test? Right? Anybody never did one, but now that they hear this, they're interested in getting a BMI test? Or know somebody who they want? Might be you. I've never you either. You have any friends who you think should take a BMI test? Or family? Yeah? So you could go to a doctor, you could go to health clinics, you could go online, there are machines you can buy. Right? I work with a medical company, I'm not trying to sell the equipment. And you could buy a handheld machine to check your BMI. A doctor usually suggests that a person has obesity if they have a high body mass index. Right? So I would suggest everybody, whether or not you buy our products, check your BMI regularly. Alright? More than half of Trinidad and Tobago is overweight or obese. And it's my opinion, that is why the shorelines are raised. It is not because of a woman.
Wait.
More than half of Trinidad is obese or overweight. 30 to 60% of the population does not get enough exercise. Alright? Another challenge we have, what we realize is that poor nutrition causes obesity. So, okay, we're obese. Okay, we're the third largest obese country in the world. What causes this obesity? But you can't fix it unless you know what causing it. And what causes it is poor nutrition. Pavo pointed out that one of the main factors in the rise of obesity and overweight has been a change in dietary patterns. Long time we used to eat boli, cassava, yam, now it's KFC, Popeyes. Big change in dietary patterns. And they are putting policies to improve nutrition. So we see how nutrition now is tied to obesity. Here's another article that said poor nutrition is a risk factor. The main risk factors of NCDs, I'll tell you what NCDs just now, there's list a couple of them here, but part of it is poor nutrition or eating habits. Right? NCDs are non-communicable diseases. What I mean is, if I sneeze, you can't get fat. Or if I sneeze, you can't get cancer. Or a stroke. A non-communicable disease, another word for it is lifestyle disease, is a disease we give to ourselves by eating doubles every morning. I know a guy who eats doubles every morning. I think he eats 4 doubles every morning. And of course he got a heart problem. And while he was doing surgery, well of course he was sedated. But what the doctor saw inside, after the surgery, he asked the guy, yes, eat doubles regularly? Or because of what he saw in his heart, he knew that the guy was eating plenty of oil.
Over the China?
it had to be the background, right? So poor nutrition is linked to obesity. Another challenge we're having is fruits and vegetables. How many of us really eat any fruits and vegetables we're supposed to eat every day? Let's try it. You gonna try it? Every day? Anybody else think of this try? I'm glad to hear that. I really am glad to hear that. But you might be glad to hear why I'm glad. But let's come to our next slide. But what we realize is most people don't consume the amounts of fruits and vegetables they're supposed to have every day. But those who think they do, when they check it out, here's the problem. We have 2 problems. When you eat the fruits and vegetables, what they realize is the potency of fruits and vegetables now is not the same as 50 years ago. So long time when you eat 1 apple and you're good, now you have to eat 50 apples. And the next problem is, even if anybody else juice? You put stuff in and you juice it? Nice. That's like a concentrated toxin if it's not organic. A lot of the fruits and vegetables have pesticides now. So that's why I have organic. right? But if you're not paying attention to that, you just buy fruits and vegetables and blend it, and you think you're doing something good, you really concentrate on all the fertilizers and the pesticides in a nice blend and drinking it up. Alright, I just want to share this information with you. I see you can, I'm good so far, right? Thumbs up, right? Heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and cancer account for more than half of all the deaths in Trinidad and Tobago. You know what's the funny thing about this? You don't see that in the headlines in the newspapers. You always see who get murdered. And guess what percentage of deaths in Trinidad is due to murder? Make a guess. Anybody?
8%.
8%, 3%. Ooh, that's insane. So all they know is our little figure, right? But yet still making headlines. This don't make headlines. This is not on the slide, but I drive around the country a lot. And I don't know if anybody else recognizing it, but I'm seeing more and more dialysis centers setting up all over Trinidad. It's very quiet. Obesity contributes to NCDs. What that means is, if you're obese, it will help towards you getting heart attack, stroke, cancer, diabetes. Obesity is linked to these things. Right? I want you to pay attention to that because coming later you'll see how I'm linking it. Right? So obesity is not just, well, now you're big and you can't fit in a seat back airplane anymore. It's more than that. It leads to lifestyle diseases you choose to have. 80% of the deaths are from NCDs and 11% is due to violence. Only 11%. So even if they find all the guns in Trinidad on the borders, you know, and Uncle Gary doing a good job, right? But even if they do that, that's only 11% of the deaths. And you know what's the funny thing? This 11%, you don't really have much of a choice because you could be walking around and they get shot. But the other 80% is a choice. You could choose how you want to die. That's cool, right? You could choose, you know? We choose how we want to die by what we eat. Remember Hippocrates said, let food be a medicine, right? So it's not the murders we have to really be worried about, but it's our eating habits and exercise as well. But primarily what we're eating or what we're not eating, all right? Heart disease is the leading cause of death right now in Trinidad and Tobago. Anybody here know somebody who died of heart attack? Died of cancer? Who have diabetes? All of us know somebody. So when you look at this presentation, don't just look at it for yourself, but somebody you know. All right? And of course, we rank third again. Trinidad love to come third. Right? We are third in diabetes. Trinidad and Tobago has the third highest rate of diabetes fatalities. You know it's fatalities, right? Dead. This doesn't say we have the highest rate of diabetes, you know. It says we have the third highest rate of people who die from diabetes. And you don't get diabetes when somebody sneezes. It's you that causes diabetes on yourself, right? According to the World Health Organization, diabetes is the leading cause of death in the world, killing more than 1.5 million people. These are some of the diseases that people have due to obesity: cardiovascular disease, heart attack, diabetes, stroke, all these things linked to obesity. And guess what? It's not just the adults. Children now. Children getting diabetes. 17-year-old needs dialysis. That's what it said in this article here. 17-year-old on dialysis. All you know what dialysis, right? Your kidneys can't go. Imagine a 17-year-old kidney can't go. So it's not just for the adults, but it's for the next generation who coming after us. At least when we get old and we get sick and we die, it have young ones to come after. When the young ones die, who coming after them? Right? And he's saying here that people, we need to recalibrate the discussions taking place which lead people to voluntarily seek better health. Anybody here wants to volunteer to seek better health? You don't have to use our products, but what I'm saying for you personally, volunteer is a voluntary thing to seek better health. Students, it have obesity among students now. So it's not just when they get, you know we used to say, when they get old, their metabolism slow down and that's when they getting fat. Students' metabolism high, but they getting obese. Anybody can guess why? Lack of exercise.
Chicken and chips.
Nutrition. Now we're talking about nutrition. Yeah, chicken and chips. There has been a 400% increase in obesity in children in Trinidad and Tobago. Anybody knew that before they came today? 400%. childhood obesity has grown exponentially in our nation. This is not America we're talking about. Normally when we do presentation, we're talking about America. This is right here in Trinidad and Tobago. Children have symptoms for diabetes, hypertension, and obesity. A whole generation is at risk. This is what I write in, but I got it from right here. A whole generation is at risk, right? So what we're sharing here today is big. It's really big. And we're hoping that they take this and share it with somebody. Share it with your friends, family, the children. Half of our children are overweight and at risk of becoming diabetic. And next challenge we have is better education. A lot of times people do things because they're not properly educated. They don't have the proper knowledge, right? We need better education on how to eat and exercise. Right? Sometimes people, I ain't come to preaching, but the Bible says for a lack of knowledge, people perish, right? And hear this, it costs me money. As long as citizens continue disregarding their health, the chronic NCD epidemic will continue plaguing Trinidad and Tobago and monopolizing public health resources. By us being unhealthy, actually affecting the treasury. So it's not just about health now, it's about money. NCDs are a group of chronic diseases that cannot spread between persons. So you can't catch diabetes from somebody. It is normally a last long and progress slowly. Common examples: heart disease, diabetes, cancer, mental disorders. These are lifestyle related and are preventable. Imagine that. We could prevent diabetes, cancer, all that. It is in our power to prevent it. Like you say, sadly, this will suggest that our lifestyle has a far greater chance of killing us than violence. So much people in Trinidad be concerned about going out late and going to certain places because of crime and crime and crime. So they'll go quick in the drive-thru, because it's safer, get the KFC, and go home because they worry about crime. But they worry about the wrong thing. Because only 11% of people die from crime in Trinidad and Tobago. The onus isn't on you, on the doctors, but on ourselves. The doctors will force us what to eat. And sadly to say, we can't blame the doctors too. The doctors are not trained on nutrition. They are not dietitians, they're doctors. So they know to give you a glucophage pill when you have diabetes. But they're not trained in nutrition. So we can't blame them. So it's you have to figure out what you're eating. We need to start taking responsibility for our diet and exercise. And stop blaming the government or other people. So, little summary here. NCDs or lifestyle diseases are killing us more than murders. We could fight this with exercise and proper nutrition. So we could fight this. The challenge is, I'm going to talk about this earlier, most of us don't eat properly. And those who think they eat properly, they're actually not eating properly. And those who are already eating the amount of food, the food just don't have the nutrition it used to have before. The soil is depleted, and they have pesticides in them. So you can buy organic, I think I said this last time. My dad, he actually plants organic vegetables. And organic is usually more costly, more money. So what is the solution? And I guess come to tell all the problems and challenges today, but I have to come and propose a solution. And one of the solutions we propose is supplementation with our Xyngular products. Right? But I want to give a disclaimer, very clear. None of the products are intended to treat or to cure any disease. Remember we say obesity is linked to nutrition. What we come to offer is quality, I'm not telling you I like quality, right? Quality nutrition for your body. Good nutrition now will give your body what it needs to reduce the risk of getting diseases. Alright? Why use Xyngular dietary supplements? We hear so much dietary supplements out there. Why Xyngular? Non-GMO, organic, so you don't have to worry about the pesticides and stuff. You get value for money. If you have to get the nutrition we have in a bottle there, the amount of money you pay is much more. We offer meal plans, so it's not just to lose weight, but we give you the education to eat properly, chicken with asparagus and different things. You get 100% money back, not 90%, not 50%, 45-day guarantee. How many weight loss products you could buy in Trinidad market, not on Amazon, not on eBay, that will give you 100% money back guarantee. It's available in Trinidad and Tobago. You don't need to order via Skybox, right? And you can pick it up in Trinidad, or they can deliver it free with TT Post, right? You don't have to go in the pharmacy and collect it. It's made from all natural products, not synthetic products. We got the #1 weight loss company in 2017. We have award-winning products. And the best of all, Trinidadians, not just Americans, have been getting results for over 10 years now. So we know the products work. Right? This is our ultimate system, known as the ultimate system. Right? This is the best system to give you overall weight management and nutrition. The ultimate system. So I like to show you the best, and I'll show you others too. And of course, the Chinese man say good thing no, and cheap thing no good, right? But quality thing is a little pricey, so depends if your budget is smaller, we have to meet every budget. But still I want to give you the best option with the best value. With the ultimate system, you're getting 30% savings. With this, you're getting an 8-day jump start, where in 8 to 15 days, in 8 days you could lose 5 to 15 pounds. And with that, you'll have meal plans, supplements to take. It'll tell you what time to take the supplements, how to measure yourself, how to eat, all that inside the ultimate system. And lose up to 15 pounds in 8 days. And you will receive a 100 US product credit towards your next purchase. So if it is looking for weight management and wellness, this is the best system that we have to offer. All those who like the best for themselves. Right? But let me be relying on a mama guy, there's no sales pitch. Sometimes you want the best, but sometimes the pocket might be able to afford the best. And I should. So I'll show you some other options. But just so that you know, when you finish and you get a chance, this is the ultimate system over here. Right? You want to right? So this is the ultimate. Then we have, for a smaller budget, we have the Ignite system. Right? Same 100% money back guarantee in 45 days. It used to be 30 days before, but they're so confident about the products, they extended to 45 days. So the Ignite system, you don't save as much, 20% savings, right? You know, almost 30% savings, but a different pocket, 2670 TT, right? Then we have the core system. Core, I'm telling you now, this is a big seller in the Philippines.
The core, yes.
The core system, right? So again, for a smaller budget, right? It wouldn't save as much money, but you have to start where you can start. Right? Don't try to, you never exercised before, and now you want to run a 5K. You know, you start where you can start, right? And you still get the 45-day money back guarantee with the core system. All these products in stock, by the way. Even smaller again, we have something called the Trim Down Trio. Right? They get 3 products, the Accelerate, the Trim Stick, and the Lean. This Trim Stick is excellent for managing blood glucose levels. When you have blood glucose levels, what are you thinking? Diabetes, right? No, I'm not saying this curing diabetes, eh? Very clear. But it will help to manage your blood glucose levels. Double down, so you can even have a smaller budget again. Trim Sticks with the Accelerate, right? And you still getting your money back guarantee with the double down. And then, everything's real hard. They say, Mark, why things real hard, I don't know why. You could start with just the Accelerate. And let me tell you something, just this one bottle alone. This morning somebody messaged me, and every month she just ordered one from here. She said, Mark, I need an next bottle. This product is 3 times better than any other single weight loss product in the market in the world. That's true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
3 times better. And I have this person, she buys this for me regular. And she loses any weight with it. Alright? In addition to the systems that we have for weight management, you might have specific wellness issues where you need specific nutrition. And because of that, because Xyngular realized that, because remember we realized obesity is linked to nutrition and lifestyle diseases is linked to nutrition as well. So we have different products to deal with that. Everybody would have gotten a little printout here with all the different products that comes in the kits. I'll just highlight a few products. I don't know how we're going with time. But we have the Advanced Omega. That's very good for the cardiovascular system. Everybody knows about the power of Omega. The cardio, very good for the circulatory system. I know somebody who, she used to have coldness in her feet. And by taking the cardio, after that now she's fine. Wow, you know, I'm not feeling that chill in my feet anymore. The Flex, very good for joint support. Anybody know somebody with arthritis? Anybody, right? You know somebody with anybody don't want to get arthritis? Right? So what my thing over the years is see what your parents have and try to guard yourself against that. Because if your parents had it, it's a high possibility you might have it, right? So if you know your parents have arthritis, you should take some kind of nutrition to help reduce the risk of you getting that. Fair enough?
Yeah.
Flush out the system, clean out the system. We have the immune. Whoosh, everybody know how cool it in Trinidad right now, right? Everybody gets sick in Trinidad. So the immune is help to support a healthy immune system. The lean and the lean meal, these are different protein shakes and meal replacement shakes. So when you're on the program, like sometimes me reach home midnight and you're hungry. Anybody come home midnight, you're hungry. You want to eat pizza or kind of thing? You mix something here and you get a healthy meal replacement. Prime. One of my friends called me and said, Mark, but you have to, you know, pretty boy, optimize testosterone and that kind of thing. I'll tell him all the prime. And he asked me, why Mark, why go the prime, fine, expensive, whatever. And I sent him the literature on the prime. And the different studies they do on the prime, and he buy it. He buy the prime one time, he want to try the prime. Shine for the ladies. Spring. Anybody here does exercise? Wow. Spring. Wow. Anybody here would like to start exercising? When you start to exercise, you need a little energy, you need a little hydration, and you just get thirsty when you exercise it. Right. This spring is like a natural Gatorade to give you that hydration and energy while you're exercising. The trim sticks, we talk about that. Anybody have problems sleeping? Anybody know somebody who have problems sleeping? Anybody sleeping while I'm talking? Right? The XR2, what they realized, would you believe it, that lack of sleep is linked to obesity? So the XR2 help with that as well. Anybody can be in a better mood? Anybody would like the spouse to be in a better mood? Afraid there is not, the spouse won't be here. But the zinc does help you to be in a much better mood and give you that energy. Right? At this point in time, I just want to share a couple of testimonies I have on the slides, and then I'll put on the floor for anybody who has testimonies. This is Naomi in the US. She weighed over 440 pounds. Right? I'm a technician by day. Technician by day, salesman by night. Right? And we sell dental chairs, I install dental chairs, and the rate on the dental chair is 400 pounds. So she can't go on about dental chairs. Well, at least before. Right? She wanted to be a part of her son's life, and she needed to make a change. And after 1 year, she lost 217 pounds. 270 pounds for some people is like 2 people. It's like she walk around holding 2 people all the time. And she just let them go. And the thing about Xyngular, you're not just losing your weight, but what a lot of them have been saying is they're getting their life back. Because it's not just about losing your weight, but now you could do things you didn't used to do before. You can run with your children, you can go to functions, This is Tina. She lost 45 pounds. And what we realized, people not only losing your weight, they're losing inches as well. Anybody here know somebody who want to lose inches around their waist? It might be you, but somebody somebody nobody here want to lose inches, but you know somebody, yeah? Right. And she gained her self-confidence back. Could you put a price in self-confidence? Yes or yes? No? You can't put a price on that. This is the accelerator I was telling them about. Just by itself, this person lose 19 inches. Arms, waist, hips, and thighs. Right? So that's just a few testimonials. We kind of pressed for time, so I couldn't give you all I would like to give you. But at this point in time, I would like to invite anyone who has a testimonial, whether it's how you feel when you use the products, how much weight you lose, or, excited about using it. And if you can keep a testimonial down to, a minute and a half, it will be great. You come and introduce yourself, how you felt before you use the products, what products you took, and how you felt after. Anybody? Don't be shy. Don't rush, don't knock down each other. Take your time. I see the hand up. Come. Give her a round of applause. Give her a little encouragement. Give us your name and share with us your testimony.
Okay, good night everyone. My name is Siobhan David. And before taking the Nutripack,
She walked with it? Presentation. She just bought it.
Oh, she just bought it?
new stock actually.
Nice.
And before taking this product, I used to feel so lethargic because I have a medical situation. And when I spoke to Dr. Moshi, who sells me the products, I used to feel so sluggish and lack of energy because I really a busy person. I was work or class or some activity. And after using this, I used to feel so energetic. I would get like sometimes fall asleep, and when I take this product, I have so much energy during the day as actually be in a good mood even till any night.
Wow.
So, and sometimes I don't even take all the 4 tablets. Sometimes I take 2, and it helps me a lot during the day.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, that's one of my favorite products in Japan. When it comes to nutrition, that product is amazing. Anybody else? You can take an next testimony for it?
Yeah, well,
Anyone else have a testimony you would like to share? Nobody? Alright, go on, you have any testimony, heavy deals you want to share?
Yeah,
When you come in to talk about it. So, in wrapping up, we just want to ask a couple of questions, you know. And I asked it before, just to reaffirm it, but anybody here after what they've heard from Uncle Terrence, you know, and all these other gentlemen in the ministry of health, they make a decision that either for yourself or somebody else, you want to volunteer to choose a better lifestyle for yourself. Anybody? Yeah? Right? Anybody interested in trying our products? Or meeting with the person who invited you to find out what products can help you? Just to get information. Anybody? Yeah, Nicholas, I see you're interested in trying products. That is good. That is good. So, whether or not you try the products, you know, what we want you all to do is to not keep this information for yourself. We want you to share this information with others. You can share it with them either by letting them come in next meeting, or letting them be the person who invited you to this meeting, because everybody here came by a special invitation, right? It wasn't for the public just so. So share to them that way. Or this right now is being recorded live. You can get a video for that as well. But the best thing is to get back to the person who invited you and say, here's what, I heard about these products, I didn't catch everything. I don't want to lose weight, I'm good. I don't have any disease, but I want to see about myself, or I have a friend who I'm concerned about. And I really want to know if you could talk with them. So I would encourage you to do that and share the information with them. So at this point, I just want to thank everybody for the time and attention.
give Martha a huge round of applause for it. Thank you very much. And so the instruction is, if we take the product, we need to share our stories. Because obviously we don't have enough stories here from Trinidad. Yet we have lots of customers taking the product. How many persons have do that? So we need to start sharing the stories, and we'll talk about that. All right, thanks very much, Mark, for that presentation. Give him another round of applause, please.